Alright guys, VJ here, Blueberry Hill. So here we are, end of November, early December. We're doing the EMT work. So myself and Angie are floating around the shop. You see me there putting the electrical boxes up, and then the conduit. I'm using all 3/4 inch EMT and four by four box. So we'll have 2 sockets in each one, 20 amp, and simplified the install compared to last year. Anyway, everything went very much straighter piping. We didn't have to bend a whole lot, and we reduced the number of circuits. So everything's going from one end to the other, and the panels in 1/3 of the beginning of the building. So the runs should be pretty straightforward. And here you see me doing a little plasma cutting. Put a couple of holes in the main support so I can put the conduit straight through it. Not a big deal. Talked to Mueller about it. They said as long as you don't make cheese out of it, you're good. So here we are. But anyway, pretty straightforward. You'll see us doing this for pretty much this whole video. We do install some lights, outdoor lights. Of course, nothing's live yet. We don't have power to the building. And then you'll see me put the panel up, and as well as a teeny little bit of work on the Bobcat. So anyway, enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Later, bye. So here's some fun stuff. Angie's helping me hold stuff, and while I put it up, we got the front lights and the switches that are going to control that, of course, and then also power across the garage door for the control stuff for the water harvesting. The only electricity that needs is for the pump, as well as there's a UV filter that's going to run, and everything's pluggable. The lights on the ceiling are all plug and play. They're nothing's really hardwired, so I simplified the process as well and just made double sockets that go right up to the ceiling. You'll see that in a little bit, and they just plug in, and then we run extension cords from one light to the next. They're all LEDs, so everything's low power, and you can plug quite a few of them together to make it all work. But anyway, easy peasy. Here you see me doing the panel initial install. The main power is going to come from right at the bottom of the wall right there. You just got to poke in and go straight up, and then should be pretty straightforward. We're going to probably hopefully do that in a couple 3 weeks. I purchased some stuff today for it, so we should be all set there. Anyway, you see me staining the wood just because I can, and I'm like that. So there you go. Anyway, make it look good. Thanks for watching. Later, bye. So here you see me using a purlin that's left over from the building. I'm making brackets so I can screw them down to put the 240 volt boxes right beside the 120. I'm putting only 3 of them up, kind of middle of the building and into the back where the garage area is. So right here you see me working. That's kind of like a woodworking area, and then to the left that's going to be kind of the garage and fabrication, whatever. But anyway, the pretty easy method. All the lines are pretty straight. You'll see me do a little bobble to get the EMT around the 120 volt boxes, but should be pretty easy pulling the wire through there, hopefully. So here you see us doing the 240 volt EMT. See a little jog leg on the left. That's just so everything looks nice and tidy. And I'm trying to screw to the purlin. The purlins over here are a different size than the ones from the back wall and the side wall, so it may look a tiny bit different, but they're all about the same level. And we did use a level several times, and then we just eyeballed the rest. So there. Here's me doing a couple of quick cuts, little templates, back plates rather, for the outdoor lights. They're basically just 2x4s. Plug a hole in the middle of them, do a little offset hole so I can put wires through it, mount boxes to it, and then Angie's going to hold them against the wall while I screw them to the sheet metal. And that adds plenty of strength to the whole thing. They call them security lights, but they're 3-headed LEDs. Same ones we used last year. They work pretty nice. So here you see me putting that up. Uh, just required 2 screws, and then feeding the wire through there, and then you got to attach the lights, and you're good to go. Shot on how we got the initial hole. It's roughly the height of the drill, just going straight out, and then a couple of holes for the bracket. And I don't know if you saw Angie, she snuck up there. She's sitting on the inside holding the thing, and I'm putting the bracket on, and next you see me put the light on, and we're done. See how fast that was? Yeah. Do for me, I decided to, well, actually I need another box to put the third light in that corner, the security light on the outside, and we can't put it up just yet. I don't have my very tall ladder because I need to do it from the outside. So I forgot about the box, so I had to take the 90-degree EMT out, put the box up, and then continue that EMT over to the wall, and then I had to redo the same thing on the other side because I didn't feel like making a whole new run for EMT just to do that. So it'll take only a few conductors, should be all good. EMT to the box, the panel rather. I don't mind having sleeve joints right there because all that trying to slide all those EMTs through there with the bends is probably not the easiest thing. Not for me anyway. Some experienced guy might be able to do it, but anyway, just did a couple 90s, screwed them all together, and off I went. And in a few seconds here, you have a finished panel. All these, there's only 3 EMTs going to the panel itself. One devoted for 240, and if the one for the lift, it might fit in there, I'll put that in there, and then the other one is strictly for the sockets and the lights, and there's only 4 circuits roughly per side, so that should be just fine. Alright, so here I'm doing a flexible PVC extension from the lift to the EMT that's right above the ladder. It's just much easier to actually put the flexible stuff on there instead of trying to make a couple of bends and make it all tweak into the box here. The one thing I thought was in the kit was a way to get the hard EMT to the PVC, and there wasn't, so I'll have to figure that out later. Last but not least, installing a jerry can on your Bobcat. Yeah, no, you know, not a common thing, I don't think. But this is due to the fact that the fuel tank was punctured. It leaks pretty good, and in order to fix it, you have to actually yank the motor with the hydraulic pump and stuff on it, and pull it out from the backside, and then get to the tank. It's supposed to be a 12 to 14 hour job for experienced guys, 20 for not. So it's gonna be fun. I don't feel like doing it now. I'll do it when I have a little more downtime. Meanwhile, the jerry can is going to be a 5-gallon diesel supply to the motor. Should work fine. There's no pressurized system here. It's kind of a lift pump and a return line, so I'll just have to punch them in there into the jerry can, and hopefully it'll keep it fed. We'll see. It's $70 compared to $3,000. So there. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk.